Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so what we're doing today is a 40-minute leg burnout. We are gonna burn that legs out. We're gonna work it hard and we're gonna finish with our last round of a burnout to really dig into that. I have one set of dumbbells. I just have my 20-pound dumbbells. Sometimes I'm gonna use both, sometimes just one, and sometimes I'm just gonna use body weight. Don't forget your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude, and let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab some medium weights and your sweat towel and your great attitude. So let's get warmed up. Let's start with some squats, just nice, gentle, moving through them, getting some range of motion in those legs, making sure we're driving those hips back, sitting over those heels. We've got two more. Last one. And then we're gonna do right here, we're gonna drive those hips back and hinge. Drive them back and hinge. This is what we're gonna do when we do deadlifts, right? We hinge back, grab those hamstrings. Okay, and then this time when you come up, you're gonna have a little bit more extension. Down and extend. Down and extend. Two more. Last one. Oh yeah, let's pull those legs back right here. Let's stretch out those quads just a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna do a lot of burnout today, so it'll be fun though. We're gonna feel nice and accomplished and feel nice and strong legs when we are done. Or wobbly ones. Last one, and let's go right here. Let's go down into lunge and back up. Just getting that nice good range. Two more. Last one, and then we're gonna go down into that lunge position, and then we're gonna straighten that front knee. Down in that lunge, straighten that front knee. Two more, just like that. Last one, and then we're gonna hold that low position, and we're gonna rotate over. Drop that knee down, rotate, ooh yeah. Come back up, rotate around again. One more time, oh yeah. Then we're gonna go to the center and let's get some inner thigh going right here. Back and forth. Getting a little bit lower as we open up those hips a little bit more. Two more. Last one. And then we've got to go down to the other side, even Steven it. So we're going down and up in that lunge position. Give me that full range. We want to move through that body. Two more. Last one. We're going to go down and then straighten that knee. Down and then straighten that knee. To the best of your ability, you're going to get that hamstring stretched out. Some of you can straighten the knee, some of you can't, but you're going to get that hamstring in that direction to stretch it out. Last one, we're gonna come down, we're gonna rotate across, drop that knee and rotate, open that hip up a little bit more, then come back up, and then one more time, rotate and drop that knee, open up that hip, oh yeah. And we're gonna go right here into quadruped. We're gonna keep our feet flexed, we're gonna dig that heel right up towards the ceiling. I really wanna activate that glute, push that up towards the ceiling and back down. Drive that heel up and squeeze that glute. Two more. Last one, and then we're gonna go right out to the side. Squeeze that glute. The quads like to take over, and we don't activate the glutes a lot of times very well, so we wanna really start to say, wake up, you gotta work today. And then the other side, drive that heel up towards the ceiling. A lot of back problems come from poor glute activation, and then we're going out to the side, so we're waking that up and activating it, so we'll be more likely to kick in and give you better form. Last one, we're gonna go into plank and push into downward dog, and we're gonna pump those heels. And then back down, and pump, and go back into that downward dog, and pump those heels. We got two more. Back into plank, last one. Push that down, pump those heels, walk that on up. Oh, that feels good, right? Let's do a couple hip circles and then we're gonna talk about what we're doing today. 3 circles this way, 3 circles the other way. So we are gonna run 3 rounds of 50 seconds. I know, I told you we're gonna do a burnout. And the third round is going to be a little bit different. We're gonna do like a burnout activity on that. So make it fun and exciting. So the first activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do a walking lunges. I'm gonna use my my dumbbells on either side. That's up to you. I'm gonna hold them, we're gonna walk through. When we get to that third round, we're gonna just stay low and walk and burn it out. So we're gonna start with just walking lunges. Grab your weight, Roll those shoulders back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're taking a step, drop down, pull forward. Step with the other foot, drop down, pull up. Nice way to start up. We're just gonna walk around. You can walk up and down your kitchen floor, your dining room floor, your garage, your gym, wherever you're at. Or you can be like me and just walk around your mat. Depending on how much room you have, you're sitting, coming straight down over that front heel, pushing up. Halfway there. Keep it going. Keep that chest nice and upright. Okay, don't be falling forward. You're going straight down and up. 10 more seconds. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time like that. Then we'll change it up for the third round. Shake that out, and here we go. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Going down and up. So on that third round, we're gonna burn it out a little bit. We're gonna stay low and walk. We're not gonna come up to this full extension like we are now. So it's gonna keep those muscles on tension the entire time, AKA the burnout. Oh, baby. We're gonna work it. Yes, we are. It's gonna feel good. We're gonna feel accomplished. We're gonna be like, yes, I did that. 15 more seconds. Here we go. You're doing awesome. You're hanging in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so when you do that walk, you're gonna stay low and you're gonna shoot through. Don't come up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So step, stay low, and step. Oh, yeah. Woo, you may have to drop your weight. A lot of our burnout, you may even have to do no weight, because again, it is asking a lot of tension on those muscles. It's okay to just do body weight on that third round on these activities. I know it's super challenging. So go ahead and drop the weight, burn it out without weight, that's okay. You can do this great with body weight, just like I'm showing you. Walking through, keeping that tension on there, stepping through. 15 more seconds. Oh yeah, hang in there, we're almost done. Let it burn, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that baby out. Oh yeah. Okay, the next activity is we're gonna do good mornings. It's a deadlift with a little bit of a change. You got a weight right here on the back. You're gonna hinge through your hip, keeping that back in neutral, and then drive again, activating those glutes. You're gonna come down and really pull through those glutes and hamstrings. You may need a really, really light weight as you get this form, because it's a long lever arm with that weight. There and drive, that's our, so I'm using just one dumbbell, putting it right there on the back. Let's rock this, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hinge down, drive forward. You should really feel your glutes and your hamstrings squeeze and drive you forward. If you're getting back pain, you need to drop the weight. Maybe you're doing just your water bottle, something really light. As you get that form, as you build on that, then you're gonna get stronger and stronger in that form, and you can add that weight. Halfway there. Going down, drive it forward. Kind of feels nice to be working on the posterior side a little bit. We were burning out those quads a lot with that walking lunges. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, breath. Okay, we got one more of those. And of course, then we'll have a burnout, right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. You're going down and up. Going down, drive it forward. Drive those legs forward, come on. Hinge right there, drive forward. Your range may be really short right now as you learn that pattern, and as you get stronger and stronger, you can go a little bit lower. Okay, I'm keeping my knees fairly straight, just doing a nice good hinge. We're gonna really shorten that range for that third round and do just a little bit of a pulse, keeping that tension on those hamstrings and glutes to burn that out. 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. So we're gonna be right here, just a little short range, and we're not gonna go all the way to the extension. We're gonna keep that tension and just short pulse right in that middle range. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna get that tension on there, and then you're gonna extend and keep that tension on there. You should just feel your glute and hamstring go whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. Nice little pulse right there. Feel it activate. Pulse that baby. It's a short range. Just keep, again, keeping the tension on there and just burning it out. Halfway there. Come on. Finish strong. We're gonna go to a goblet squat next. That means we're gonna hold that weight in the front of our chest and do some squats. Oh, that sounds like fun, right? Here we go, 10 more seconds. You're almost there. Woo. Oh yeah, burn that baby out. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a rest. I'm dripping sweat everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna do again, just one weight on this one. You're gonna hold it right at your chest. You're gonna drive those hips back, sit right over those heels, making sure we're not falling forward. That's the challenge. When you have that weight in that forward position, you wanna fall forward. This is where you use all that trunk control. So making sure that you drop your weight if you need to, if you can't control that. No back pain, no falling forward. So you gotta grab your weight. We're gonna rock this. Woo, oh yeah. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Sitting down and up. When I do a goblet squat, I typically do just maybe a little wider than shoulder width. It's a little more comfortable for my hips. Now, we all have a little bit slightly different anatomy, so you have to figure out what's comfortable to you. Is it a little bit wider? Is it a little bit more narrow? Okay, and it's a little bit based off of, it's a round shoulder width, and then you play around with what's very comfortable for your body. Okay, so we wanna make sure too, when we come down, we do not collapse our knees. We push them out just a little bit. It's gonna activate those glutes a little bit more, which we want. And it's also gonna really set that ball in that socket well. It's gonna give nice, good input, keeping our joints healthy, which is all we want when we're aging, of course. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we got one more of those. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, down and up. Okay, so the challenge on the third round, we're going down and we're gonna hold that low position. I know. Definitely challenge accepted. So I want you to start with your weight. As you get fatigued in that third round, you just drop the weight to hold the squat. Okay, that's how I want you to try to see if you can get through that. I want you to see if you can hold that squat the entire time. You just may not be able to hold it the whole time with the weight. Great. Hold the squat. You're gonna get a lot of benefit out of it. You got 10 more seconds of this. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna hold that squat. Keep that weight close to the chest. Don't let that, you want that nice and close. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna go down and you're gonna sit. And you're gonna hold. And hold and hold and hold. Okay, again, we're not falling forward. We're keeping that chest nice and upright. We're looking up. I'm looking up at you amazing people, right? Oh, and feel that burn. Like I said, when you feel like you can't hold it, drop the weight. That's when you drop it. But I want you to see if you can hold it for the whole time. We're halfway there though, okay? So halfway, we're almost there. Making sure you're staying with that weight on the back of your heels. Don't be rocking forward. That's gonna keep you chest upright too. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Are you ready? We're almost there. Hang tight, hang tight. You got this. You got it. Hang tight. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest those babies. Woo! Oh yeah. Okay, so for the next activity, we're gonna do reverse lunges. So we're gonna step back, keeping that front leg with that weight right over that front heel, and drive forward. You're gonna work this leg and then this leg. So one leg the whole round, and then we're gonna split it on the third round. We're gonna stay low and go right here into steps. Half on one side, half on the other. That might be when you don't use any weights. But let's grab weights for the reverse lunge first. Let's go with our right leg first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step down, drive forward. Nice and controlled. Coming down, pulling forward. Ooh, yeah. You're doing awesome. I know this is hard, this is challenging. We're working and burning those legs out. I get it, I really do. Those legs are strong, they're powerful. We're putting a lot of input into those joints, giving them nutrition, giving them strength, getting our body set for all those activities it's asking us to do. 10 more seconds, and then we'll go to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we got the other side. Woo! Again, for the third round, you may want to drop weight. That's okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step back, drive forward. Sitting down over that front heel, driving forward. We're coming up to that full extension. We won't do that in the burnout. We'll stay low, tap our foot forward in that low position, kind of like a low runner's hold. Oh yeah, come on, halfway there. Keep breathing, get oxygen to those muscles. They're working hard. They need all the nutrition they can get. If you're like me, I'm sweating bullets. We got 10 more seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, so we're gonna stay in that low position. We're gonna tap forward, and then we're gonna switch sides, and we're gonna stay low when we switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Low position and tap. Again, I'm just doing body weight, so I stay with my foreman so I can stay low the whole time. And burn that baby out. I want you to stay low when we go to the switch. You're not taking tension off of this baby. Oh no. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Finish on this side. Oh, yeah. Feeling that baby work. Oh, baby. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake those out. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're gonna do a squat walk. I'm gonna put that weight on the back of my shoulders. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna walk to the side and walk back. When I'm walking, my butt is over those heels, right? My weight's over there, and I'm stepping, keeping that chest nice and upright, that core engaged. Try to stay low the entire time. You may need to come up, shake it out, get right back into it. We will do squat pulses to finish the burn. Okay, so let's start with the squat walk. Put your weight up back there. Roll your shoulders back, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're sitting down, and we're stepping out. We're gonna really feel that lateral hip working a lot more. We're gonna feel that glute having to stabilize as we move that laterally. And of course, because we're doing a squat, we're still going to feel that nice, good tension on the quads. Halfway there, come on. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, you got this. 10 more seconds, come on. Stay low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, yeah, shake that out, baby. Woo, okay, we got another one of those. Are you ready? Maybe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down and stepping. Going down. Come on, you got this. Rest up and move. You're doing great. Keeping that tension on there. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Come on, push through that burn. Shouldn't have pain, but the burn, that's okay. We're over halfway there. You got this. And you might want to drop the weight for the squat pulses. Again, just to get that burnout. I know it's working hard. We got 10 more seconds of this. Stay low. Don't even get lower. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay? So we're gonna stay in that low position. And right here, just a nice little bounce in a squat. Just, okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down. Keeping that chest upright. And a nice little bounce. And I'm okay not having to wait on this because I'm burning that baby out. Woo. If you need to, you come up, shake it out, go right back down, but if you can, stay down there. Oh, come on, we're over halfway. We can do it, we can do it. We're gonna go down and do bridges after this. You're like, thank goodness I'm not doing squats. Come on, 15 more seconds. We got this, come on, hang tight, hang tight. I'm just encouraging myself. It is burning, it is burning. Whew. Yes. And here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Woo. Yes, I'm glad we're doing something with the glute now. My quad's on fire. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna make sure we're in a nice, good bridge position where we have our feet close to our butt. We're gonna lift up and squeeze that glute at the top. And then we're gonna slowly control it down. It's a control up and down. Do not let that flop down. If you want to, add some resistance onto those hips. Let's get in position. Woo, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come up and squeeze. Control that down. Really holding that glute, that nice good glute squeeze, and slowly controlling that down. Oh, this feels good. Now, I'm still feeling my quad tension because, man, it was on fire from the squat pulses. But it does feel good to work the glutes. When we're doing a lot of good glute activation and working our glutes well, it actually opens up and stretches out those hip flexors. And so that's one of the ways you actually keep those hip flexors mobile, is by nice, good glute activation. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we got another round of that, and then we'll finish with some pulses at the top because we're gonna burn it out. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and squeeze. Come back down. So on the counterbalance, so if you have weak glutes, you're not activating. A lot of times that's because you have tight hip flexors and they're inhibiting that nice, good glute activation. That's why we really work on making sure before we start out that we're activating those glutes, getting them fired so you can really work them appropriately. Really is important for a healthy back, healthy hips. We need those glutes activated. They balance out a lot and they make us look good, right? In the swimsuit and jeans. We've got 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, last one. We're gonna be up there and we're just gonna do a nice little glute. You're gonna just dip just a little bit and squeeze at that top. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get to the top. A little dip and back up. That's your motion. It's just a little dip and a squeeze. Keeping the tension on there the whole time. We're gonna go up and do lateral lunges after this. I'm distracting you from this nice, good little burnout at the end. Oh, yes. We're feeling good. We're feeling mighty fun. We're over halfway there. Stay strong, stay focused. Keep that glute tight. Keep those motions moving. Let's go, let's go. You got it. 10 more seconds. Woo. Oh, yes. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, I love that word. Okay, so we're gonna go do a lateral lunge, and we're gonna have, I'm gonna use the one weight on my back. We're gonna step out, sit down, drive up. So you're gonna sit down, you drive that hip back so it's over that heel, and then you're gonna push right on up. Oh, yeah. Okay, you got about 10 seconds to get your drink, get your weight, and get ready to rock it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down and push. We're gonna stay with the same side the whole round, sitting down and pushing off. The leg that's working is the one that's stepping. It's stepping and driving. Keep that trunk as upright as possible. There's gonna be, of course, some flexion that has to be naturally happening when you drive those hips back. But we're gonna sit down, and then we're gonna really keep our core engaged. If you need to, drop the weight if you can, or if it starts to bother you. I know we're getting fatigued. I know this is tiring. I'm so proud of you for sticking with it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we got the other side. Oh yeah, shake that out. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sit down and drive. Down and drive. Nice work. Awesome sauce. Sitting down, driving through that heel. Halfway there. We're gonna be in a wide stance and glide to each side in that low position for our third round. I'll show you what that looks like. Just kind of giving you an idea. Again, with the burnout, with or without the weight, I just wanna make sure you stay with good form during that burnout. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You're gonna be nice and wide. You're gonna sit low, and you're just gonna do a nice good push off, one to the other. So we're gonna stay nice and low, push off to push off. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit down, and I don't really come up. I just glide from one side to the other, really focusing on my push off. You're gonna feel that glute, those hamstrings kick in when you do that nice little push off. Gliding from one side to the other. Oh yeah. Work that, baby. Keep it going. Keep that butt back there. Keep that weight over those heels. Keep it going. You're over halfway. We're gonna do a curtsey lunge after this. Get ready for the queen, right? 15 more seconds. Nice, good glides. Hang in there, you're doing great. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so we're gonna do a curtsey lunge. Again, that weight's gonna be on the back of my shoulders like we just did for the lateral lunge. Except this time we're gonna step across, sit down, and come back up. Okay, so we're gonna step behind, sit down over that front heel, and drive forward. Okay, grab that weight. And let's get in position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're stepping behind and driving in that full extension. Sitting down, driving through that front heel. Oh, yes. Challenge accepted. My legs are starting to burn. They are working hard. But I'm gonna feel so accomplished and feel so good when I'm done. 20 more seconds. We'll do the other side next round. You're doing great. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, shake that leg out. We got the other side. Woo! Oh, baby. Yes, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stepping back, driving forward. Okay, so our third round, you may want to drop the weight. We're going to just stay in that low lunge position, that low curtsey, holding that in a pulse position right here. And we're going to just stay there for half the time on one side, stay low as we switch sides. That's how we're going to finish this round. The good news is we only have 2 more activities after this. Thank goodness. So that's about all we can handle, right? 15 more seconds of this. I'm gonna drop my weight for my third round. I could possibly do weight, but I wanna make sure I'm sticking to my form and really burning in that low position. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that low position right here and pulse, and when we switch, we're gonna stay low and switch. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, right here, low position. A nice little bounce, that bottom range, and hold. Yes. Again, you may be able to do weight with this. I just want to make sure you're burning that out. You're able to stay in that low position and really go through that whole time. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're switching right here. Staying low, keeping that tension down. Oh yeah. We're gonna go to the single leg squats next. I know. We got 15 more seconds on this side though first. Oh yeah, keep that burn, keep that tension on there all the way to the buzzer. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so that single leg squat, you can use a bench or a chair if you want to, where you're sitting down and you're sitting right down and keeping that weight back there. The other way you can just do it is have your foot in front as you sit down, and you do as much weight as you can on that side. Some of you may need to do like 30, 40% on that balance leg. Some of you can only do it, you can do it with just like, almost like just 5% of your body weight. It depends on your balance. I'm gonna put that weight right on my shoulders. I'm gonna start with that right side first. So we're gonna get in position. 3, 2, 1. So you're sitting down and back up. Now, if you sit next to a couch or a bench, it's gonna give you that direction like you're sitting down into it. That helps you make sure you drive those hips back. So when we sit in a chair, we don't sit in a chair this way. We sit in a chair with our hips back, right? So that sometimes gives us that visual when we have that chair behind us, helping us get a little bit lower and coming down. Sticking that weight on that heel, driving forward. Come on, you got this. Oh baby, keep that tension on there. Okay, as much weight as you can on the leg that's working. This is just there for balance. Maybe you're just doing body weight too. When we're doing those single leg activities, it's okay. You may not be able to do weight yet. That's okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, we got the other side. Let's finish this burnout on this side, and then we'll do the nice little pulses at the end. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit down, back up. You're gonna feel that one side probably is a little bit easier to do than the other. That's natural. We do these single leg activities or any type of appendage, single arm, single leg. We start to go, oh, I can definitely see which side is stronger, more coordinated, balanced. That's natural. But we work individual sides so we can keep that focus, staying as much balance in our body as we can. We're halfway there. You're doing great. Come on, hang in there. 10 seconds left. Oh, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so last one. Okay, so we're gonna start with that side, and we're just gonna pulse right here in that low position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna just switch sides, staying in that low position. Flip that glute, the tension on and off, just digging through that heel. You're gonna feel that glute and that hamstring kicking in and out. Oh, baby. Come on, you got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. You're just shifting that weight, same position. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down on the mat for the last exercise. We're gonna do some abduction. That means we're gonna lift that leg to the side in that sideline position. 10 more seconds of this though. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going down to the side. We're gonna keep our legs straight. We're gonna keep our foot flexed. We're gonna lift up and back down. Nice and controlled. You can add a dumbbell if you want to. And you're gonna just lift not real high, just about quarter up there, about that 45-degree angle and back down. On the third round, we're gonna rotate that out and pulse. So we're gonna keep our toes pointed on that one. Okay, we're gonna hit different muscle groups. So let's get in position. We're doing this one first. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, lift and up, okay? You want your hip neutral or a little bit behind. We're gonna lift and squeeze and back down. Our foot placement kind of changes a little bit on what is the tension. Just like when we keep our knees straight versus our knees bent, we work and target a little bit different in the muscle groups. Keep that nice tension on there. That's going up and down, nice and controlled. Oh yeah, 10 more seconds of this. Want to make it harder? Keep your other leg up a little bit. Don't let it rest on the ground. Yes, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we got the other side. Woo. Oh yeah. Okay, nice good flex fit. Our foot, here we go, 3, 2, 1. We're lifting up and back down. Now that third round, we're going to do, I'm not gonna do any weight. Okay, we're gonna keep that foot pointed and we're gonna rotate it up just slightly towards the ceiling and a little bit behind you. That's gonna activate a lot of that glute medius. Okay, a real strong stabilizer in your hip to keep it nice and level. Okay, again, you're gonna make that more challenging on that third round too if you keep that other leg up. I know. Challenge, challenge, challenge. But this is all we've got. We got 15 seconds of this and then we've got that pulse and then we've got the cool down. So we're almost at the end. Here we go. Come on, stay focused. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we've got the pulses now. Okay, so we're gonna keep that toe pointed. We're gonna rotate it up towards the ceiling and we're just gonna lift right here. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Nice good tension right here. Keep that, just that last little bit right here. Oh yeah, you're gonna feel that quad and you're gonna feel a little bit of that glute medius. Oh, and that lateral thigh. And then do you wanna make that other challenge? Keep that other leg up. Oh, yes. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the other side, we got the same thing, come on. Pulse that baby out. Woo! Yes, this is it, this is it. We're almost done. Oh yeah. We're finishing strong, baby. We're finishing strong. We've got 10 more seconds. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so let's come on up and let's grab that, drive that hip through that front heel. Okay, we're gonna keep that leg, drive that hip straight forward, get that hip flexor stretched out. Oh yeah. And we're gonna grab that foot and we're gonna stretch out that quad. We use that baby a lot today. Oh, that feels so good. Stretch that baby out. And then we're gonna straighten that front knee. Let's get that nice good hamstring stretch. Nice big exhales, really exhale that out. And then we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna drive that other hip forward. Oh, get that hip flexor. Yes, feels good. And then we're gonna grab that foot, stretch out that quad. Now, if that's a hard range of motion for you, grab your towel, something a little bit longer. You can grab that foot that way. Helps with that range of motion. Pull that baby back, stretch that out. And then we're gonna stretch out that front knee. Stretch that hamstring out. Ooh, that feels so good. If these are tight, come back to them later today. It'll help with your recovery. And then we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna cross that foot over, walk that on up, get that glute. Worked that glute a lot too, didn't we? Oh, that feels good. Yes. Stretch that baby out. And let's switch sides. Walk that up. Stretch that out. Hold that position. And then we're gonna come and we're gonna do a little butterfly right here. Grab those feet, hold them towards you, open up that chest. So you pull forward, get those inner thighs a little bit stretched out. Oh, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a high five for rocking that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below so you get new workouts every weekday morning. And if you want to know more about my Facebook group or know more about my coaching program, that link's also below. Have a great day.